Hi friends, I hope you're having a really good day. We are going camping this weekend, hence the camping shirt. And I wanted to make some things that are already prepared that we can take to enjoy. We're gonna have granola, we're gonna have some cookies, we're going to have some foods on the grill, but most of everything that we're taking can be cooked on the grill or griddle. But you know, our snacks and things like that we can't bake while we're there, which I guess we could if we wanted to use the camper oven, but it doesn't really work very well. And also, who wants to cook a lot when you're camping? You want to kind of prepare while you're at home and enjoy your time away. So today I'm going to make some Stovetop Crunch Granola. That's in the True Healthy Mama cookbook on page 255. It's actually the chocolate nut crunch. And I'm gonna add a little special something to it that we like. But this makes one serving, and I'm gonna need at least 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and make 4 servings because my kids will eat more than a serving, more than likely. And I forgot my measuring cups and measuring spoons, so give me 1 second for that. So we're just gonna go ahead and make this granola, and that way on Sunday when we're packing up to leave, we can have yogurt that we have in our fridge and granola, and that will be plenty for, you know, breakfast. And then if we want granola for snacks or yogurt for snacks, we can have anything else that we have packed for breakfast. I'm gonna make 4 servings, so that's gonna be a whole cup of oats, and I use the 1 Degree sprouted oats. They're gluten-free. They're non-GMO, and they are sprouted, which will be a little bit more than that. And then it says, this is a 1/2 cup, and then it says 2 tablespoons or more for, you know, extra. So I'm just gonna throw in an extra 1/2 cup or whatever. And there you go. So we have that. And then the next thing we want to put in is our super sweet blend, which it calls for, you know, enough for 1 serving. So we're going to need to make, let's see, that's going to be 8. So let's get a tablespoon. All right. And, you know, super sweet, you could use gentle sweet if you wanted. You could use stevia. Stevia is going to be harder to do in multiple servings, but you could easily do that in 1 serving. We're going to put some salt in there. One thing that it calls for is vanilla extract, which I have, of course, most people do. But I kind of like caramel extract with the nut flour that's in here and the chocolate. Kind of almost makes it taste like a Snickers. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see, cocoa. I use cacao powder. Let's see, we're gonna probably just need a big ol' heaping, but we'll add a little extra peanut flour. And I use almond. I use the Barney's almond pressed powder instead of peanut. Peanut is a legume, it's not really a nut. And that is something that I have a hard time digesting with gut issues. So, let's see. It's gonna be, all right, so I use the almond, and it's more expensive, but it's worth it. In another video later in a part 2, I'm gonna make the peanut gems from the same cookbook with the same stuff. Okay, vanilla, a dash of vanilla, but we're using caramel, and I'm doing 4 dashes. And then we're just gonna wanna get a big spoon out or a spatula out to stir this up. And really all that's left to do is you can do it one of 2 ways. You can put cooking spray. You're gonna want cooking spray. And the reason you want cooking spray or some form of oil that's in an E amount appropriate for an E setting, is because you're gonna want this powder mixture to stick to, stick to your oats. So that's why, you know, you have the cooking spray. You can do it on the stove, just like it says, and that's how I'm gonna do it today. But I've also done it, and I'll have to angle my I've also done it on a sheet pan with some cooking spray. I've just like tossed some cooking spray on it and then put it on some parchment on a sheet pan and put it in the oven on about 300 and just watched it and stirred it every once in a while. And that's another way that you can do big batches. It's a little bit easier than trying to put it in a skillet. It's also easier to stir because it's all spread and it gets more evenly cooked because it's all spread out. But you're going to coat your pan pretty well, and of course cooking spray gets everywhere when you use it. And then we're not going to use this spatula. We're going to use my metal spatula to actually cook it. Let's put burner on about medium and let that get a little warm. So since we're camping and we need easier food items and food items that we can take with us that are easy and are on plan and don't require a lot of cooking or cleanup, we always have some standard things that we take. So think about that when you have camping trips and you go camping even once or multiple times. Think about having a set type of menu that you can have readily available and just know this is what we take when we go camping. A lot of times we'll take burgers, we'll take chicken. It depends on how long we're going. My family does like to take taco salads or tacos, which is a little bit much because then we have to have all the toppings. But honestly, if you just get everything like the cheese already grated, if you get salsa in a jar, and like canned beans, canned tomatoes, sour cream in a container, then you can just take your meat, whether it's beef or chicken, and cook it in a skillet on the fire or on a grill or on a griddle or even steak. And then you basically just have to cook that, and you can have all your vegetables and all the other toppings just in convenient little things from the store. So it's not too bad. It's just a matter of spreading it out. And then the cleanup is, we use paper plates. So the cleanup is clean up the griddle, skillet, mess from cleaning up the meat, cooking the meat, and then putting everything away back in the fridge after you close it. So it's really it seems like a lot, but it's really not a lot. Okay, so I think this is warm enough now. What we can do is go ahead and dump our mixture in here. And as you see that it's starting to absorb some of the oil, if you need to add just a little bit more cooking spray, you can. But if you go ahead and get in here and stir it up really good before it starts to get too hot, you can coat it with a good amount. So you're just going to continue to stir this and watch it. Stir it as your stove toasts it, and once you're done, you can take it and put it in on some parchment or something to let it cool, or go ahead and put it in an airtight type container that is maybe glass, maybe plastic, might be kind of hot. And then you have a whole several days worth, or enough for several people, of granola. So I like to do this for myself when I want granola. When I used to eat excuse me, oats more than once a week, now grains I've cut down to. With thyroid and other things, you want to sometimes cut down on your grains. So I don't eat it every week, but every day. But I will have it sometimes a couple times a month. And so this is really good way to make a big batch that you can put in the refrigerator or in a pantry, however long you're going to need to store it. But that's basically it. This is going to toast. It's going to continue to toast, and I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me finish because it takes a little while. So while that's toasting, I'm going to work on doing something else. That's all I have for you with the granola. I'm going to do another video in a little bit on the peanut gems. Have a great day, guys, and happy camping.